G'day everybody, welcome, my name is Blue, and this is Starfield.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
I like this Heller guy already. Alright.
Hey, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady, and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Dreams of red tape. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up! Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, the facial animations are exceptional. I mean, this whole game so far is exceptional. Look at it. Bloody hell. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna try my best not to interrupt story dialogue and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm just having a look around before we continue following Lynn over there. Just in terms of gameplay guys, I've got the game set at Ultra, and yeah, I've sort of played a little bit just to test the recording and the audio, etc, etc. But yeah, if you guys have any feedback on things like brightness or audio levels, like, voice or maybe even the music levels, just let me know in the comments down below, and I can definitely make adjustments here and there, because I definitely want to make this as good of an experience for you guys as possible. So
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can.
Yes.
Deposits are in that cabin. I'll shout out when I need you.
Okay. So this is our first weapon. I guess it's a cutter, so maybe this is technically a mining tool. I suppose we might be able to do damage to people with it if we needed to.
You think we'll be done here soon? Now I hear this is the last dig.
Okay. We've got some ores or something there.
Got anyone else to bother?
Excuse me. Alright, let's do this. Got a bit of beryllium there. Very good.
You got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
Oh, jeez. Alright then.
They're ready for us. Get back up here.
Righto. Let's go back.
Be glad when we're
Come
off
on.
this rock.
It's time. You're with me.
Alright, look at that big excavator over there.
Standards reading a clean break. Shutting down.
Let's go! Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after? It'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
Okay, so I guess we're here not just for the ores, we're looking for something specific, potentially.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Well, why do I gotta go? I mean, I'm the new guy.
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
Fair enough.
What are you waiting for?
Alright, we'll go. Hold F to turn on the flashlight. Yep.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
What is going on here? So it almost feels like there is some kind of gravitational anomaly here. Like things are actually hovering. What is this thing? Oh, actually moves. I was fully expecting to just walk through it, but it seems like these things are actually modeled physically. I mean, digitally, physically. What is going on here? Use the cutter to break up the minor deposits, or sorry, mineral deposits. Take the strange object. Okay. I'm sure this is safe. Whoa.
Dusty, snap out of it.
come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Very nice, and here we are at the character creation screen. So I have been through this already, guys, so I'm expecting to be able to sort of fly through this, so hopefully I can sort of do everything in about 10 to 15 minutes here. And I do sort of want to show you a little bit about the character creation screen anyway. But yeah, I've been through a few selections. I'm probably just going to start with a pre-selected person here, so this is probably the one that I'm going to choose, and then we're going to make a few tweaks here and there to just personalize the character. So let's move over to the body settings or selection here. I'm going to go with someone who's quite muscular. I don't want like some beefcake of a character, but I do want someone who's kind of muscular, you know, not too thick, maybe a little bit thin, but muscular, so sort of athletic. I'm kind of going for someone who looks like they could actually travel out to space, and someone who can, you know, hold their own, maybe hold their breath for quite a long time in vacuum, etc., etc., you know. Body type, so we've got, I think, male and female here, so we'll go with the male body type. The walk style, so the second one here is interesting, but I think it looks a little bit too relaxed, so I'm going to go with walk style 1, which looks a little bit more intimidating, and I want people to know that I look kind of serious when I'm walking into the room. Alright, so skin tone, gonna go with something that's a little bit more tanned. Gonna go with, I think, something along these lines. And yeah, let's move over to the face here. So this is probably where we're going to be spending the majority of our time tweaking. So skin tone is, I believe, the same exact thing that we saw before when we were in the body menu. So, and we've got head shapes here. We won't play around with all of that just yet. I think I'll start with playing around with the hair first, and then we'll sort of backtrack to other categories here. So let's take a look. I kind of like the starting hairstyle there, but let's just cycle through a few more just to give you guys a bit of an idea of what we can actually work with here. Yeah, a lot of interesting hairstyles. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to go with what we had initially. This is maybe a very clean version, but I think I'm going to go with this one here. Sort of reminds me of my younger days. I did have hair that looks a little bit like this. So hair color, let's go in with something darker, maybe something like that, or do we have a dark brown? I think that might be a darker brown. Or we could go with this one here as well. Let's play around with selection 9 there for hair color. Facial hair, I do want to go into facial hair, but we'll come back to that because I sort of want to tweak the face a little bit more before we have it sort of, you know, hindered by facial hair. So let's go with eyes. Eyes, I think I'm going to select, yeah, this one here. I think this is not bad considering we have sort of just gone through a bit of an interstellar moment, and I feel like these eyes are like, you know, eyes that have seen things almost. So I'm going to go with these ones. Eye color, I like blue, that's our namesake, so let's actually keep that. And let's see, eyebrows. Whoops, wrong selection there. I think this one looks pretty good, so I think we'll go with that. Can we go with eyebrow color? Let's match eyebrow color with what we've currently got, so number 9. Forehead shape. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. Let's actually play around with a few specific details here. So once you're landed on an initial setting, you can actually refine some of the settings here on the side. Not everything can be refined, but a lot of the options can be refined further. So do we want a narrower forehead, or I'm sort of interested in maybe pushing the forehead back a little bit. Something like that. We'll maybe make the forehead a little bit more narrow as well. So that looks good. Let's keep going here. We've got nose shape, so I think I'm gonna go with something like this. No, I think this is the right one. I'm gonna tweak this quite a bit, so let's actually move it down a little bit more. We'll also make the nose a little bit longer in terms of the, I don't know, what do you call it, length from the ridge downwards, if that makes sense. Nostrils, I think we're okay with the settings for that. The ridge can be, I would say, just a tad wider, like so. And let's take a look here. Do we want to push the nose a little bit more forward? Yeah, I think that's not bad. Let's continue on to the next selection here. So ears, not too fussy about ears. Maybe something like that makes a little bit of sense. And cheeks, let's just have a look at what's available. Yeah, okay. I think this is pretty good. I'm not entirely sure if I need to refine this one at all, so let's just move along. Mouth shape. So interesting. I think I'm gonna go with maybe number 8 here, and we'll play around with some of the refinement settings here. So left and right. Oh, okay, so we can actually make it asymmetrical if we wanted to. We won't do that. We'll just keep things center. Positioning, I think we can maybe lower it a tiny bit. And then we can also widen a little bit more. I think that looks decent. Underbite, overbite. I think that looks fine. Let's move on here. So teeth. Okay. Oh, I see. Maybe not this one, but I don't know about the first option. I don't really want to be blinding people as soon as we smile at them, so why don't we go with setting number 2 there. That seems to make sense in my opinion. I don't think there's any refinement options here, so let's move along. Now the jaw, I definitely want someone who looks like they can take a punch, really. So, but the jaw and chin is going to be important in that regard. So let's just cycle through our options here. Yeah, that looks fine. Maybe let's play around with some of the refinement options here. So forward and backwards. Yeah. So maybe something like that. Narrow or wide. So I think we'll just have it slightly wider. Yeah, okay. That looks decent, I think. Let's go to the chin. Again, I sort of want like a Superman or Batman chin here. That actually doesn't look too bad. Let's just cycle through a little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty thick, but I think I like the second option here, this one. And we can play around with the width here, so make it wider a little bit. Yeah, okay. He definitely looks like he's ready for a good fist to the face. Alright. Down or up, let's... I think maybe keeping it center was the right idea. Yep, okay, that looks decent. Again, I don't want to spend too long on this, guys. So, jewelry. I'm not entirely sure about jewelry, guys. Plenty of piercing options here, but I think I'm just going to go with no jewelry. So skip jewelry color, dermesthetic. Let's just cycle through this and see what this does. So sort of gives us options for like blemishes and stuff like that. So I guess this is good enough. 14. Complexion, color, temp. Oh, okay, right. Just our complexion. We'll go with just normal complexion. Complexion blemishes. Oh wow, okay, so this is actual like freckles and stuff. So I think we'll go with no freckles, that's fine. Scars. I think I quite like the idea of having a small scar somewhere. This doesn't look too bad. I think something that was above the eye, like this one. I think that looks good. We can actually modify the intensity of that one, so let's actually just bring that down slightly so we can sort of show that it's slightly healed, which is good. But we do have a permanent mark. Facial forms. Oh, okay, right, so this sort of intensifies certain features of the face. So we go number 2 here, we've got baggy eyes. That's kind of accurate if I was trying to do like a self-insert, but let's just go with nothing for now. Okay, and this is sort of the same thing. So we'll just leave that at 1 as well. Tattoos. I'm not really a big fan of facial tattoos, to be fair, so again, I'm gonna go with just no tattoos. But we will go in with facial hair in a moment. Ah, I see. Okay, so this is probably like makeup and stuff. Yeah, okay. Cool. Dirt? Ah, yeah, okay. Well, you know what? We're a clean fella, despite being a minor, so let's go with option 1. And let's go back to facial hair here. So, let's just cycle through and see what we can work with. Okay, I probably need to just fix up the color for a second here. So this is selection number 9, and this sort of matches the color of our hair, but it just seems a little bit off though. I wonder if we can maybe make it a little bit darker. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if it matches though, so if we go hair color 11... Okay, I see. 12 maybe. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better, which means that we might need to make a change for the eyebrow color as well. So let's go with 12. And yeah, I think this is what we'll go with. And the facial hair sort of reminds me a little bit of Henry Cavill in Mission Impossible, one of the recent ones. Let me take a look here. Facial hair, we just check on others here. Actually, that one might look a little bit better. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one, guys, not this one. This one kind of makes us look a little bit disheveled for some reason. So yeah, we'll go with this neater look. Alright, so let's move on. So, our background. I have gone through all of this in my testing, guys, so I've already got something in mind, but I am just cycling through all of these backgrounds just so that you guys can pause wherever you want to pause just to have a read of the different selections. But I'm actually going to be selecting the last one, which is coming up very soon here. There are actually quite a lot of selections. Here we go. File not found. Oddly, there is no information on file about your past life, clerical oversight, deletion by some powerful unknown faction, or was there just nothing of note to mention? Whatever the reason, your past is known only to you. What's important is the here and now and the path that you're about to forge. So this is the one. We'll get a little bit more wellness, a little bit of ballistics, and some piloting as well. Now, in terms of this playthrough, guys, I'm going to sort of focus a little bit more on using pistols and being able to persuade people to, you know, get through. And that sort of, you know, leads me to perhaps maybe select Space Scoundrel, I know, as we've got this pistol certification here and persuasion, but I kind of like the idea of being some kind of mysterious character. I'm not entirely sure if selecting this one will actually limit some of the dialogue options that we have, but anyway, that's fine. Let's go with traits. Again, I have looked at a lot of these traits already, so I'm going to go in and select my choices. So firstly, I want to go with wanted. So I'm sort of thinking like our character is a little bit of a Han Solo character where he's wanted by different people for different things. But this is going to essentially make the game, I don't want to say a little bit harder, but every now and then we're going to actually have some mercenaries show up and try to kill us. And I figure it'd be a good opportunity for us to actually level up by facing off with these armed mercenaries. And it might actually give us a little bit of loot as well, so a constant flow of income, so to speak. So there's that. Then there's this one as well, Neon Rat. Now, interestingly, some of these traits, once selected, will, I guess, immediately cross out the ability to choose some other traits. So this is specifically a faction allegiance trait. This means we'll get access to special dialogue options and better rewards from some missions on Neon. Crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. Let's take a look at the last one here. Just trying to remember where that one was. Here we go. Dream Home. So, I know the game allows you to have your own house. I think this might unlock the ability to have the house a little bit faster. The only downside to that, though, is that we will essentially have a 125,000 credit mortgage right off the bat that we have to pay on a weekly basis. So I'm not entirely sure how that works exactly, but I'm sure we'll find out. So that is our character, guys. So let's finish up here. Our character's name is Blue. Whoops. And let's confirm.
Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
Oh, okay, it was incredible, like a dream or a vision.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Alright. Press mouse 3 to switch between first and third person. Oh wow, look at this.
Our
Okay,
constellation
somehow
contact is on approach.
we've ended up
Wait.
with
The
piercings.
Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Yeah, I was gonna say, guys, so somehow we've ended up with piercings, so perhaps maybe I've accidentally selected some of the piercings while we were doing the character creation, but anyway.
Alright, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Alright, press tab to open the data menu. Select the area in the lower right to access your inventory. Oh, actually, this is it. And select the helmets category. Select the deep mining space helmet to equip it. Very nice. Okay, hold tab to exit. Wow, look at this place. That was a really cool intro, actually. I don't mind those piercings for now. Hopefully there's going to be a way for us to actually, you know, customize our character a little bit more down the line.
Really? In a Discovery class? That ship's older than this room.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, okay, so we actually have multiple camera angles from the outside as well. I might actually switch between first person and third person every now and then, guys, just to sort of mix things up. I think conversations are probably good in first person, though.
Barrett?
Man!
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no, Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
A trip? I guess you could call it a trip.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
Oof.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett? Oh, shit! That's the Crimson Fleet! Weapons!
Okay.
Everybody get ready!
Gotta hold off the pirates. Optional, grab a weapon. Oh, yes, please.
Just like the emergency drill! Go! Go!
Okay, let's actually equip this weapon. An Eon. Very cool. Alright, let's use that. And let's get up front here. See if we can take these guys out.
Stand up, guard! We've got this! I need some help here!
Let's see if we can do a bit of a flank here. Your health is low. Use a med pack by pressing O, or sorry, 0. You can also use med packs by opening your inventory. Press I, then navigate to aid. Okay, well, let's use the shortcut here.
Glad that's over.
Whew, alright. Well, at least we learned how to use a med pack. Not a bad start. I think we could have done better though. And definitely loot all of these guys as well, so let's pick up some of this stuff. Okay, nice. I just want to be extra careful not to pick up absolutely everything that I see, because I think inventory management's going to be a bit of an issue very quickly if I did that. So, yeah, this Maelstrom, I think I'm gonna only pick up a few, but not pick up any more. We did have a few casualties here from our mining group, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Ripshank. Let's take that. And a cutter. We already have a cutter, so maybe I'm not going to carry any more cutters, because I think that'll just clog things up a little bit. Ripshank. I think we just took a Ripshank.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
Okay, I totally thought this guy was dead, so I was gonna loot him, but credits. We're absolutely going to carry credits. Another rescue axe there. I think I'm gonna maybe leave that alone. Anything else around here? Okay, I think that's it. So, gonna have a chat with our friends again here. Barrett.
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
I wonder if there's a way for us to holster. Let me just take a look here. Maybe we can just unequip it? For now? Oh, okay, we've got our fists out. Let me take a look here. Bindings. Sheath weapon. Okay, it's actually the reload button, so you just have to hold it. Right.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
Constellation? What is Constellation?
You ever stare up up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go.
Okay, that didn't really explain things. If you take me off this damn moon, sign me up. Wait, I didn't ask for any of this.
Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Okay, no way, not my job. What about the mine? Don't you need me?
Now that we've been attacked? We've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going.
Alright. Cheers, Lynn.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Ooh, nice. Fancy watch. I think this is something that you can actually physically get.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Yeah, as I was saying, you could physically get that watch if you bought like a premium edition or something like that, or one of the more expensive editions of the game. Press tab to exit dialogue when you're done asking questions. Okay, why was the Crimson Fleet after you, mate?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Okay, I have something of a reputation of a loot collector myself. What exactly did we dig up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
Okay, who are you, and what's Constellation?
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
Okay, so charting space. So I guess maybe they're just explorers? You're giving me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. Thinking it over? Good instinct.
Why send me? Shouldn't you go?
Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I think we're good to go.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
Alright, I like Barrett already, actually. I wonder if Heller's around. Can we chat to Heller?
Piece. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up.
Okay.
Hey, I don't know how you kept your cool back there.
All good, mate. All good. I wonder if we can actually meet Lynn and Heller again at some other point, but anyway, we need to go with Vasco. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the way he walks there. Wow. Look at this thing.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay.
So I guess this is our starting ship. Can't wait to be able to...
You are the new captain of the Frontier.
Cheers, mate. Can't wait to be able to actually, you know, customize this ship.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Well, you guessed wrong, because we have no idea how to pilot a starship. Look at this place. Bathroom. This NASA punk style that they're going for is definitely awesome. I love it already. Look at the amount of detail that's here. Oh, and the sandwiches. Yes, I remember the showcase with the person that liked to sort of go around stealing people's sandwiches. Are we going to go around and steal all the sandwiches in the game? Probably not. But if we need to steal some sandwiches every now and then, sure. If we're hungry. A digipick. Not entirely sure what this is, but judging by the name, it might actually be like a lockpick. Haven't seen anything that needs a lockpick just yet, but... And the amount of clutter and just stuff, this place feels like someone's been living in it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I really, really like it. Very impressive. Oh, we can sleep in this bed as well. Chunks cap. Okay. Got various photos here of good old Vasco. And actually, we've got a sketch of the artifact that we've actually picked up. Maybe there's more of them or something. Anyway, let's continue on. Make our way to the cockpit and to get going. This is like every child's dream.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Alright, space to take off. Very nice. Doesn't seem like we can control the ship to actually take off, so I don't think we can actually do it for landing either, but I guess we're in orbit now?
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Hold left Alt and use WASD to switch between systems and allocate power. You can skip the ship tutorial by powering up all systems, including the grav drive. We'll do the tutorial. Left Alt and use WASD to allocate power. Okay, so... okay, right, and we've got various...
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
Use W and S to increase or decrease ship speed. Okay.
A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Right, okay, I see. So the vertical bars, the white bars...
can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
That sort of reminds me a little bit of the HUD for Elite Dangerous, actually, so... I don't know if you guys know that game or have played it.
The shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Okay, got 100 shield. I suppose we could divert power from the shields into, say, the engine. Try and move a little bit faster.
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Press E to target the ship. Okay,
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic
G to fire a missile.
excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Ballistic weapons? Press mouse 2 to fire the ballistic cannon. Okay, very nice.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Okay, there's like 1,700 credits in here. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I don't suppose you can take damage from flying into debris, but we'll try and avoid them as much as we can. Our lasers did actually run out of juice there, so I wonder if it might be a good idea if we...
More Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
maybe divert a little bit of power to more lasers, maybe? Very nice. Okay, we're taking some hull damage here. Unfortunate.
This ain't over. Grab down, do or die.
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Okay, so we need to travel to Crete. Press tab to open the data menu. From there you can open the star map. Let's just focus on getting some loot first though. So platinum and ship parts, thank you very much. Yeah, we did take quite a bit of hull damage there, unfortunately. So that's fine. I guess I'm sure we'll be able to repair the ship at some point. So let's take a look here. So tab and go to the star map. I think this is it here. Travel between the stars. Travel between the stars. Zoom out to see the entire star system. Zoom out again to see all the stars in the settled systems. Plot a course by selecting the star system you want to travel to. Your ship can only jump so many light years at once, so distant star systems may require you to jump to a closer star first. Okay, fair enough. Okay, there we go. So we need to head to this place here, Crete. So And I guess we need to get to this Crete research lab. Set a course to Crete. Yes. And looks like we can actually travel from here, so X to travel. Okay. Looks like we're just using conventional drives or something to get there.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Okay. Press tab to open the data menu. From there you can open the star map. Okay. The planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment, lets you scan the planet for resources, and helps you discover key landing sites. Rotate the planet until the Crete Research Lab map icon is in view, then select the map icon to land there. Okay, cool. So I guess we just need to land here, but I am curious to actually scan this planet as well. Ooh, okay, there we go. Can we decide to land anywhere on this planet and try to get, like, these various resources, or what's the deal there? It also says 0 out of 8, so does that mean that this planet actually doesn't have any resource whatsoever? And then there are these things with, like, little notches on the top right hand corners, so I'm not entirely sure if that means they're rarer materials. Anyway, let's actually move on and land.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Okay. Just saw a ship take off there. Let's exit. Alright, this place kind of looks familiar. I think this is maybe the planet that was shown off in one of the press events for the game. Is Vasco coming with us?
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Okay, cool. Lead the way. Or not. So, got these little aliens here. They don't seem to be hostile. That's good. We'll let them live. As I'll only really be attacking things if we're, being attacked ourselves. So we should just attack things to defend ourselves.
Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable.
Okay. Press F to... Oh lord. Okay. A Crete Stalker. Press F to bring up the scanner. Scan creatures, minerals, and plants. Each unique item scanned progresses your survey data of the planet. Completed survey data can be sold for credits. A scanner mode also unlocks additional features such as building outposts and using social skills like diplomacy and intimidation. Okay, interesting. So can I scan this thing? Okay, 13% scanned. Oh lord, okay, it's attacking. Oh no. Let's actually get our pistol back.
All nearby enemies.
Okay. Despite it being like a level 5, which I thought would be, a tough enemy, it didn't seem to be too difficult to take down, so... Mind you, we are on normal difficulty here as well, so I didn't really want to go in with hard difficulty because I didn't really feel like dying a whole bunch and getting stuck every so often. Okay. Facilities in view here. I'm just curious to see if we can scan a whole bunch of other stuff. Ooh. Okay, the scanner actually shows us where to go for the objective as well. So that's quite interesting. Looks like we've got some minerals here we can scan as well. So we can just like freely go to wherever we want at this stage, I guess. But I am gonna maybe just focus on progressing the story a little bit more. So let's head on back. Hope you guys are enjoying the episode so far. As per all of the YouTube series that I've got going, the first episode is probably the most crucial episode, so if you did enjoy this one, please do consider leaving a like down below. If you want to see more, then obviously a subscription to the channel is also much appreciated. Now, considering I am still a very small content creator, I do still have the luxury of reading all of the comments and also responding to all of the comments as well. So if you guys feel like getting in touch, definitely consider leaving a comment down below. Now, I think this is probably a good place for us to call it an episode, guys. I am going to keep these episodes about 1 hour long, but when we do come back in the next one, we'll go into this research facility and we'll check out what's going on with the Crimson Fleet, see if we can take them out and free us to be able to jump to wherever we need to go. Alright guys, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.